Hi, I'm Jamie from Sci-fivision. Thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it. So both of you just start out. What was it about this that what made you want to be a part of it? We'll just go David, then Peter.
Well, typically, I was never really a fan of murder mysteries per se. It was never really my bag, and I think for that reason, I wanted to do something that was slightly outside of my remit and comfort zone. So when the opportunity came along to potentially be part of the project, after reading the first episode, I thought, why not do something fun and cool? And especially here in the UK, murder mysteries are like a staple for TV, especially on the BBC. So I thought, why not?
All right. What about you, Peter?
Yeah, so I wanted to be involved because, well, firstly, there's a great team attached to it. And secondly, I was quite excited at the idea of the location, the jungles, and I thought that would be quite an adventurous shoot. And lastly, I always enjoy learning new things in each role I do. And my role is a wrestler. And so I really enjoyed getting into, the ethos and the backstory and the culture and of course, getting into physical shape. So I thought it would be a fun time.
Let me expand on that. Other than getting into shape, what other kind of prep did you do for that, for Mexican wrestling?
Yeah, so I actually went to Mexico City to the famous Coliseum that they have there and watched
Sweet.
live, and it's a whole new world. Like there's nothing that I've ever experienced. It's such a kind of it's like a drama, really. It's like there's like a script and there's good guys and bad guys, and they're so passionate about it. And it was really an eye-opening experience to go and realize how deeply some people care about it. And so I really enjoyed connecting with their passion and trying to embody a bit of that in what I brought to the screen.
Now, David, obviously your character is not a Mexican wrestler, but what did you do for your prep?
Quite a bit. Do you know what was interesting about this project? I'm piggybacking off of my first question. Is of course there were 6 episodes. All 6 episodes were sent to my agent, but I requested to only read one, which was only the pilot episode. And the reason why I wanted to, dare I say it, kind of work from a blind spot is it's all about murder mysteries. And as far as I was concerned, my character could be the killer, may not be the killer. And to not know that, but to still play these scenes with that duality of truth and fiction, I found really, really liberating, fun, and exciting. It just meant that I was never in danger of putting a cherry on top of a cherry and being too clever with it. So everything was literally moment to moment. So my preparation was living peacefully in the unknown.
All right, that's fair. Peter, did you know ahead of time who the killer was and if and when your character would die? I mean, it's kind of a lot of it, so you don't know what's happening. So,
No, I did not know who the killer was. Uh, it might be my character, might not. Who knows? But all I'm saying is that I'm on David's team in terms of I don't want to know more than I have to as a character because then you just have to act more. And it's like if you
Right.
know just what your character knows, it's easier just to live in that moment as opposed to kind of your mind saying, wait, you know that. And you're like, no. It just makes it a little more efficient. So I try and not read anything unless my character's in it.
that's fair. We're almost out of time, but quickly, how important is trust for your characters? Because obviously nobody trusts anybody in this show. So talk a bit about that. Just go again, David, then Peter.
I mean, I guess the concept of trust is it's so tangible and then completely untangible because you're in the jungle where no rules exist. So everything is a negotiation and everything is uncharted territory. So any remote kind of flicker of trust becomes very, very high currency. But when you're talking about survival, that to trust or not to trust can come at a very high price.
Peter.
Yes, absolutely. Trust is a big part of the show. But what I think is cool about it is it kind of mirrors society, but in a heated microcosm. And we're always kind of judging, reanalyzing, and deciding are they friend or foe? And so is the audience. And that's what makes it an interesting ride with all these twists and turns.
All right, great. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I really enjoyed it. We only got four, so I didn't get to find out yet. I'm still waiting to
Oh,
find
good.
out who the killer is.
Yeah.
But I very much enjoyed it. So thank you so much.
Thank
Pleasure.
you.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too,
You
Jamie.
too.